What's going on, guys? Alex here. We're back with our torture days.
Yep, this is gonna be fun. I'm not mentally prepared at all.
Yep. We've had a bit of time to process, understand what happened, and be straight up terrified to continue. But we don't have much of a choice because Monica's thick thighs.
Thick.
I'm gonna try to do more diverse stuff this time to make it a bit easier. But the audio should be better now, so you guys can't yell at me. Ha ha ha.
Haha.
Alright, let's continue where we started. Actually, no, let's put new game. Let's put new game.
Oh god.
I forgot which people's voice. Do you want me, since one of my characters just straight up died, mind if I just take all of our character?
For now, yeah.
And then you have Natsuki and Yuri?
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
that.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children, my girlfriend.
Could be.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out since you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Don't remind me that I'm sad, but if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
I hate everything.
Hi! You good? Did we...
Fuck.
It's an ordinary school day. I'm sorry. Is it like trying to catch up with us? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together while I'm a lonely boy because my girlfriend committed sewer slide. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Oh god.
So it's just pretending she doesn't exist.
I don't like that at all.
That's
I hate everything.
What? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sound like my friends. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it.
It could be.
No, there wouldn't be. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Oh, I forgot our name was Squirt McFump. I totally forgot.
There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh, I forgot our name was that as well. Squirt McFump. We already know who it is at this point, right? Oh, sorry. Wait. I did Monica's voice for Sayori. What?
You do.
Monica? Yeah, you should be Sayori. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. So, it's just like Sayori was supposed to talk to us, but
Supposed to, but she got game ended, so. Yeah, no.
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile so genuinely at me, that's not the right word. Feels a little. What'd you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. You know, the politics of the debate club.
What politics?
Are you telling me there's politics in a club about debates?
Really?
Slander. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What? Excuse me. A literature club.
Okay.
Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
Ass.
None. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my club members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. You just had to out her like that, my guy?
Bruh.
Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? I'm devising a plan
I'm
to get a girlfriend.
I'm seeing something work for me.
Hey, Squirt McFump. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could you at the very least visit my club? It would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? It's simple. You say no.
There's 2 letters and there's N-O. No. Please, for the love of God.
No means no. Sure, I guess I could check it out. You idiot. You foolish fool. Awesome. You're really sweet. Squirt McFump. You know that. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Thank you?
That makes me feel special.
It makes me feel special, but I'm scared. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Didn't it used to be a cut for cupcakes?
Probably.
We sold our soul for cupcakes?
Probably.
Sweet. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Ooh.
I don't like what's happening. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck?
I don't like any of this.
Come on, Kronk.
Oh.
A guest?
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
What, the atmosphere of 3 girls?
I mean, there's not much.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Squirt McFump. Wait, hold on, that was bruh, right?
Yeah.
Bruh. All words escape me in this situation. This club.
Bruh. You hit our mic. Bruh.
Whatever. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Well, Yuri.
Well, I mean, one's scaring me.
I beat off to
One's
Yuri.
probably a boy. And then one's,
I beat off
one made
to
me
Yuri.
feel weird our last playthrough because she sucked our fingers. So I'm not sure how to feel about these 3.
So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
No, I'm very alone.
That could be.
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Nope, she's a virtual novel legal age of 18. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. But Yuri was the vice president.
But, bruh.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears apparently more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. I'm still not okay with this. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Squirt McFump in a classroom, and he decided to check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Make me cupcakes.
Make me some cream.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
No. Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Squirt McFump?
Titty.
Are you okay?
No.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I'm glad we could see that. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I mean,
I guess.
I don't really like tea, but
I like green tea.
I just don't like tea in general. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Can you shut your mouth?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Can't relate, buddy.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Squirt McFum, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Subtitles and video games.
Lots of stuff.
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. And her whole body, too, apparently. What?
Damn.
She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. No, it can't. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. I like to read erotic children's novels.
Erotic what now?
Erotic children's novels.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Her finger still scares me. We just both got the same PTSD flashback to her just taking our bleeding finger and like...
Blood. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Okay. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Can you please shut up? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up with that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Nice way to sum it up.
Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I said that all in one breath.
Wait 1 second. Hold on. Is Dan Salvato patting himself in the back here?
Probably.
Because I didn't think that... Oh, you smug.
Your own lack of imagination.
Because we all thought this was just gonna be a dating game. You know, just normal everyday dating. You get to date who you want. And then he just straight up hung someone.
Wait, how do
You self-congratulatory son of a bitch.
How? How?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I can tell.
I read a horror book once.
I crap my pants.
I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ahaha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
Ow.
And give that back. I can't...
Fine. Just find a new voice, you know? It's not too late to change.
True.
Just try to become more, well, what's the word Josh
Dead.
told me it was? He told me. Jesus. Harold Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it more Geronimo. That was the word I was looking for.
Make it more Geronimo.
Make it more,
Girly.
Tsundere. That's it.
Oh.
You can make her boyish if you want. I don't care.
No.
We have a robot. We can have a robot Kronk and some boyish trap. But that'll wait till next time.
Oh god.
This is still as disturbing as I remember.
It's just gonna get weirder from here.
Yeah, it is. Well, hope you guys are ready.
See ya.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark pot.